European Union or EU assists at-risk refugees in Turkey. The European Commission has announced a €50 million aid package to provide economically distressed refugees and host communities in Turkey with specialized healthcare services, legal counseling, psychosocial support, and civil documentation assistance. It is estimated there are 4 million refugees in the country, most of whom are Syrians. Currently, more than 1.5 million displaced people are also being supported by the EU Emergency Social Safety Net through cash assistance, which helps them pay for essentials such as rent, transportation, food, and medicine. Since 2012, the EU has donated almost €3.34 billion to help the most vulnerable refugees in the country. The European Union is a recipient of 4 Shining World Leadership Awards for humanitarianism, 2 Shining World Leadership Awards for peace, and a Shining World Leadership Award for Earth Protection, as well as a laureate of 2 Shining World Leadership Awards for humanitarianism and Shining World Leadership Awards for compassion, unconditional world care, and true caring. Our praises, European Union, for your generous assistance to those in need. In divine benevolence, may all refugees in Turkey be blessed with brighter tomorrows as we establish peace by transitioning to compassionate lifestyles.
An estimated 7.5% of adults in United States have long COVID. A recent survey by the National Center for Health Statistics in the US has determined that around 1 in 13 of all adults in the nation, or 20 million people, have suffered from COVID-19 symptoms lasting 3 or more months after the infection, known as long COVID. The prolonged effects include cognitive issues, chronic pain, extreme fatigue, trouble breathing, and more. According to the research conducted, over 40% of the people in the country have been infected by the virus, although antibody testing previously suggested that almost 60% had the virus at some point. Thank you, National Center for Health Statistics, for raising awareness about the large number of individuals in the US suffering from the long-term effects of COVID-19. In God's loving wisdom, may we soon eradicate all zoonotic diseases by making the intelligent and life-saving switch to the vegan diet.
Government of Japan passes legislation requiring new structures be built with materials that help lessen power consumption. Japan has recently enacted a bill making it mandatory for all new small buildings, including houses, to adhere to certain energy-saving specifications starting in 2025. The new standards include using construction materials that help maintain building temperatures and will cover components such as insulation and windows. The law is part of the country's goal of achieving carbon neutrality by 2050. Furthermore, a low-interest loan program will be set up to support energy-saving renovations of existing homes. Japan is a Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion, Generosity, and Animal Protection laureate. A salute Japanese lawmakers for enacting this earth-protecting law. In heaven's guidance, may all nations do all that they can to help their citizens to tread lightly on our planet.
British University developed smartphone app to screen for severe jaundice in infants. Engineers and clinicians from the University College London in the United Kingdom recently created a mobile app that can check babies' eyes to determine if they have postpartum jaundice. Currently, such an analysis is performed by a dedicated medical device that costs around $4,700. But the new software can be run from an ordinary smartphone, thus making the test more available in developing nations. A study in Ghana of 300 newborns found that the diagnosis from the app was as reliable as traditional screening methods. Each year, 114,000 infants worldwide sadly lose their lives to the disease, while an additional 178,000 cases of disability occur annually from this easily preventable condition when caught early. Way to go, engineers and clinicians from the University College London, on your life-saving app. In the blessings of the Providence, may your technology soon be made available to all new parents as we cherish and protect our precious youngsters.
Middle school students in Wisconsin, United States raise money for displaced Ukrainians. The Student Council of Random Lake Middle School organized a walkathon event called Walk for Ukraine, which collected over $17,000 for Ukrainian women and children forced to leave their country due to the Russian invasion. Students called local businesses and residents to ask them to contribute funds, and the response was tremendous. Even with the temperature being 4.4 degrees Celsius, students walked up to 15 miles or 24 kilometers around their school track, with each step adding to the total donation. Laurie Bierman, a teacher at the school, said, "I really wanted them to understand the power that they could have." What a fantastic endeavor, Random Lake Middle School students! May the Divine bless you manifold, as your example helps show others that we each have the power to make our planet a better place for all.
Deny vegan so you can understand how better.
Coming up, Malaysian vegan meat producer to expand product distribution.
Malaysian vegan meat company expands market presence. Future of Malaysia has arranged for a wider distribution of its products by partnering with various companies in different sectors. Restaurants, retail outlets, and hotels have agreed to serve the brand's affordable meat substitutes. Those working with Future include chains such as the Grand Hyatt Hotel, Korean restaurant Kyochon, Malaysia convenience stores, and others. Future's successful vegan plant-based chicken called High Fiber Chicken is its mainstay offering. With its line available in Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Macau, and Thailand, Future also plans to enter the Philippines and Indonesia soon. A hearty congratulations, Future, on your continual positive growth in Southeast Asia. May your offerings help more people to quickly shift in earnest to consuming healthy vegan options in Allah's abundant grace.
Film about animal person testing wins prestigious award. An animated short film about the horrific experimentation on rabbit people called Save Ralph recently won the Grand Prix for Good Award at the Cannes Lions International Festival of Creativity in France, an event that recognizes creative excellence in the fields of advertising and communications. The stop-motion mockumentary was directed and written by vegan filmmaker Spencer Susser and released by Humane Society International, a Shining World Compassion Award recipient. It shows a day in the life of a half-blind and partially deaf lab-testing rabbit individual named Ralph. Vegan comedian Ricky Gervais is one of the voices in the film. He stated that rabbits are used for experiments as they don't have tear ducts, so they can't cry away the burning chemical placed in their eyes. Our appreciation, all involved in producing Save Ralph, for helping to raise awareness about the severely inhumane treatment of our animal people co-inhabitants. In God's infinite protection, may animal person testing quickly stop as we safeguard the dignity and lives of all beings.